What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Singing the Tea. I'm your host, Dustin Singer X Lewis. Sometimes we sing, sometimes we do all the reality TV tea. Child, but it's always gonna be what you want, it's always gonna be what you need. But y'all already know we gotta get into it. We gotta talk about Karen because Auntie, you got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. If you are new here, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you can get all of the alerts when I drop something new. Invite a family member, invite a friend, invite an auntie. As long as they ain't locked up in prison for about 2 years, allegedly, child, you can do what you need. Hell, they can probably watch it in there. I don't know. I ain't never been. But, child, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it. Karen, what were you thinking? Like, let's just go ahead and jump on into it, y'all. Karen, what were you thinking? Like, this is bad. Like, this is really bad, Karen. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I know Shannon Bedore is over there just like, whoo, child. Y'all ain't talking about me and my DUI situation no more. Like, I know Shannon is somewhere like thanking the Lord that Karen's stuff is making headlines because Karen, it looks extremely bad for you. You were like under the influence, under the influence. Like you were mad drunk. If you were drinking, allegedly, I don't know what you were doing, but clearly you were on under the influence of something. Karen, you are too old for this. Like I understand that you are going through some things, but mama, you gotta do better than this. Like, what is going on? Like, did y'all see how bad the car looked? Like, Karen, that car looked incredibly like I just, for the life of me, do not understand what you were thinking in that moment. And then the fact that you are trying to go back and forth with these officers and these people who are trying to help you because you crashed your car. You totaled the car. It was on fire, y'all. Like the man was like, hey man, can you get off this car because it is on fire? Like, Karen, what is happening? And I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all something. I got a lot of respect for Ray. I do and I don't, but I do have a lot of respect for Ray in this situation because you can tell that he was genuinely concerned. He was calm as all can be. So I'm like, Karen, I mean, Ray is tired of Karen mess. Like, he loved her, but he's tired of her mess because Karen, I don't understand. And then she was just like, well, Ray, baby, you got that? Like, she just wanted Ray to talk to the people. And Ray was trying to give her hints to girl, hush. I think Ray was saying this without saying it, but just like, hey, I don't think she should be talking right now. She's clearly not well. She's not feeling well. And the way that he was preferencing, he didn't accuse her of anything. He didn't say she was drunk. He didn't say anything. He was just like, hey, she's clearly not feeling well. She shouldn't be having this conversation right now. So I have respect for him for trying to protect his wife because that's what a spouse is supposed to do. But my question is, Karen, where were these friends that you were with? You left the friend's house and you ended up hitting the median and then hitting a tree and then your car looked how it looked. What happened? Like what were you doing? And then Ray was like, well, I think she might have had a beer or two. And then like he was like, right, babe. Like he's trying to help her out of the situation. But Karen, like there was no helping you through that. And then she was like, well, my husband's gonna give you the information. And the man was like, he can't give me the information. He has nothing to do with this. This is on you. Like you have to give me this information because you were the one driving. You were the one that hit this information. And then Ray was like, well, I think somebody like caused her to swerve and like hit all of these things. And she's like, yeah, yeah. Like Ray was honestly really truly trying to help her. And not saying that in every situation you have to help someone, especially if they've done something wrong. And I don't know if somebody was there or not that did cause her to swerve. I don't know. I wasn't there, right? Like there are, I think some things that might still be a little unclear for us. But Karen, these videos that they put out you should have never let these things hit the light of day. And I'm honestly sitting here and I'm wondering, why did you even let this go to court? Like, and maybe she felt like there was some like malpractice or there was something that they did, or maybe they missed a step with her at some point. Maybe that's where her brain was thinking, or maybe that's where her lawyers or whoever was in her corner was telling her, like, oh, well, they probably messed up on something. This will be thrown out. Karen, you should have had enough wherewithal to sit up here and say to yourself, hey, I have a problem. There is something wrong here. I need to fix this. And you should have gone into that situation owning every last bit of it because these ladies are about to eat you up. Like, one, Mia was saying, like, Karen, you were drunk, you got a DUI, just own it. Like, right? Like, and I remember saying in one of my videos, like, plenty of people have DUIs, which honestly, I do know people who have had DUIs in their life, or people that has happened to, right? So I tell people that to say it's more common than what people think. It is more common than what people think. Have I ever had one? No. Um, but I do know people who it has happened to. And I think that people sometimes think that they know their limits, and that's a very fine line. And I will say this to y'all: always get an Uber if you feel like you had too much, whatever the substance is. If you are not okay to drive, do not get behind the wheels of a car, because not only can you hurt yourself, you can hurt somebody else, and that's what's more important. If you want to go out there and be a fool, and you want to do something on your own dime, then take care of that. But don't hurt nobody else in the process, because they ain't have nothing to do with this situation with your drunk ass. But I'm gonna say this though, Karen, you look a fool with your pants on the ground, because this was absolutely ridiculous. And once again, who are these friends that you was with? Because they're not your real friends. And Karen, I'm too young to be giving you advice like this. You should be pouring into me. You're the grand damn dime. You should be pouring into me. Instead of pouring liquor into you, you should be pouring into us. You should be giving us words of affirmation, words of wisdom to help us be successful in life, because you have lived a lovely life. And we out here getting you together. I'm disappointed, Karen. Now, I done messed around and I got mad. I was on this thing and I was trying to be classy. I was trying to be cute, but Karen, you done pissed me off. I done got mad. You got Ray out here. Ray is older, and it looked like it was chilly out there. The man had a hat on. The car on fire. Smoke could have got all in poor Ray lungs. You need to get that together, Karen. And then you get in the car with the police officer. You talking about some, I'm a rich black woman who owns a plantation. Karen, what the hell that got to do with anything? Now, first of all, now, Karen, I almost got mad and be like, do we need to file something on her for saying that? But I forgot, Karen, you black. I don't know. Hell, I don't know what the hell that means for my damn self. But Karen, I feel like something about that just ain't feel right. Now, I don't know what it was, but something about that just ain't sit well with me, Karen, when you said that to that man in that car. I don't know what the hell you were trying to convey, but you was under the influence. So I ain't giving you a pass, but I just know that did not sit well with me, Karen. And then, Karen, when you was in the car with the man, I'm confused. Did your friends do that to your wig? Or was your wig sitting like that the whole time? When you were jucking and jiving with the car, did that happen to you? Y'all, Karen wig was sitting like this. This was Karen, her wig. Yep. Y'all, wig was like this. Karen wig, she tried to have a tuck behind the ear. Y'all see all this forehead? First of all, I didn't realize Karen had all that forehead. Karen looked like she was giving us mullet realness. The wig was sitting back here. No bangs. Hold on. Anyway, Karen, the wig looked a mess. You look how I'm looking right now? Karen, that's how you was looking. You looked a fool with your pants on the ground, Karen. I'm so disappointed in you. I cannot believe you did this. And then when the man pulled up to the police station and you saying that, I hate you, right? Karen, you drank. Karen, you drove. Karen, you got yourself arrested. Don't hate that man for doing his job. That man is keeping us safe from people like you that get behind the wheel of a car and decide to drink. Karen, I'm so disappointed in you. I cannot believe this. I'm disappointed. Oh my goodness. But then when the man is trying to help her, she stumbled out the car. And then the Karen said, now y'all, when Karen said, I'm lit. Now Karen, I'm trying not to laugh because that shit was funny as hell. Because I don't want to laugh during nobody pain. But Karen, you get your shit together. And I mean right now. Listen, Karen, in this moment, it's just like I want to just grab Karen by the end and just sit her down somewhere. Because like Karen, I'm just so upset with you right now. I cannot believe you. I cannot believe you, Karen. But so the man he was like, ma'am, hold on, don't go nowhere because you finna fall like you just did. Now he didn't have to throw that extra piece of shade in there. And you know what? I wish it was one of the dolls in there with Karen, so they could have said, hey baby, we got this recorded. Shimmy that wig down just a little bit. Just shimmy it just a tinge. Just come on down a little bit because right now you finna look a mess. Y'all, I wonder what the mug shots. I haven't seen the mug shot yet, but when they drop the mug shots, baby, I know they finna be something nasty. And not something nasty in a good way. They finna be awful. Oh, Karen, golly, Karen, how could you let this happen? And then when they sitting in the room interviewing Karen, Karen just go, well, tell me what you need to do. The man is like, I'm trying to explain it to you if you would stop talking. When Karen has said to this man that she is Thomas Jefferson's concubine, I was gonna get up and walk out, but I don't got no pants on. Listen, Karen, I just don't. What did that even mean? First of all, you talking about you lit. So you up here with us young girls, us young and supple dolls. But then you talk about you Thomas Jefferson concubine. Karen, what the what? Karen, what? I'm just confused. I am 100% confusion. Like, Karen, what does that mean? Is Thomas Jefferson blue eyes allegedly? Like, what did that even mean? Was blue eyes of Thomas Jefferson the person who shifted your wig and caused you to drink all these drinks and get behind the wheel of that car and crash into everything known to man? Allegedly? Because y'all ain't coming from my Amazon things. But Karen, what happened? And the fact that you allowed this to go to court. Like, if you had any, like, I'm sitting here wondering, like, did Karen just think that she just accidentally hit something and she just woke up and was at home and she don't remember nothing? Because Karen, if you remember just little pieces of that, there's no way you should have let that go to court. And like, did your lawyers or people who are representing you see any of this before you went to court? Because I don't know why they even allowed you to do this. You should have paid your dues and gone and sat down somewhere. Excuse me, y'all, I just burped. You should let these people that you do some community service where you are ankle bracelets. They've had housewives with ankle bracelets before. The girls can come around into your house. You had the Blue Lagoon party, which if y'all didn't watch that review, go back and watch that. Go back and watch that. Go back and watch Married to Medicine. Go back and watch. We're gonna have Beverly Hills dropping here shortly. I needed to come in here and talk about this first. But we're gonna get Beverly Hills on the line in a minute. Bear with me. But Karen, what the hell you got going on? Because the level of confusion that I am right now and disappointment that I have for you is just unrecognizable. You don't have any coof, Karen. That was not classy. And then you talking about some the grand. They call me the grand dame. I don't know where that comes from. That's Andy Cohen gave me. You get. Yeah, I'm not telling you. Karen was two damn sheets to the damn wind. Karen was drunk as Cooter Brand. Baby, Karen was off her rocker. Karen, golly. And now, the thing that is really wild here, y'all. Karen, you let this go to court. And now you are facing up to 2 years in prison. They found you guilty and you are facing up to 2 years in prison. Now, I don't know what they possibly would have offered you if you would have just said that you were guilty and you kind of owned a little bit more of this, because you've been saying on the show, y'all have to watch and see. Y'all have to watch and see. Everything is not what you think it is. You're right. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like you just like kind of got drunk and a little sleepy at the wheel and you just kind of drove off and hit a fence or hit a tree and you weren't going fast. Like something like that. Karen, this is bad. Like it is really bad. And I really just don't understand why you let it get this far. There has to be something that she either thought happened or maybe there's like a part two to this that we are not getting, y'all, because the way that they let this go to court and she is possibly facing up to 2 years is mind-blowing to me. And I'm going to say this, Karen, and I'm going to be real with you. You have done this to yourself. Karen, when you get to this reunion, there are one or two things that's going to happen to you, mama. They are either going to rally around you and support you, which no one, this season, I can kind of see some of the group doing that. I honestly can, this particular season. Or, which kind of what happens sometimes, Karen, they're going to eat your ass alive at this reunion. I already know Mia finna have it out for your ass. I feel like Giselle might have a little sympathy for you. Ashley might rally behind you. Wendy will probably rally behind you. I don't know. But Karen, you're going to have to come into this owning it. And when I say you got to own your part, don't deflect. Sit in it, own it, and atone for the things that you have done. Because this shit looks bad for you, mama. On top of that wig being in the back seat. And I just want to know how damn shifted. Girl, you were drinking that bad to where your wig was sitting back here? You weren't drinking with people that cared about you. They ain't care about you for two reasons. Because I feel like they let you leave that house like that. That's one reason they ain't give a damn about you. And the second is they let you drive. Mm, mm, mm. Child. Karen, I'm at a loss for words. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. But we're going to see how this turn out because we're going to keep watching and we're going to keep reporting. And I want to say this, y'all. This is all I got. I ain't really got too much more. But we will be keeping our ears to the street on this one to see what's happening. I really don't. I hope, y'all, I got the wig hair all over me. I hope that she doesn't have to do time. I just, Karen's older. I just would hate to see Karen go through that. So I hope she doesn't have to do time. But Karen, it is not looking good for you. It truly is not looking good. Y'all, that's all I got. I don't have too much more about to say about it. But we're gonna see how this bad boy turn out here. We're gonna be listening. We're gonna be keeping our ears on the street. If you are new here, welcome. I hate that this was the first thing we got to go in on the grand dame auntie like this, but welcome on in. Invite your aunties, your uncles, your brothers, your cousins. Invite them all over here to sing in the tea. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Hell, I ain't drinking. I haven't drank nothing, y'all. I don't want y'all to think that about me. I'm in my home with my Amazon things. So if I was, I would be fine because I know not to get behind the wheel of a car. But with that being said, y'all have a lovely one, and I will see y'all back here shortly. Bye, y'all.